Hi everybody, I'm just doing a quick demo because of the new pacemakers, the balloon tipped temporary transvenous pacemakers that we have been told are now the new auto sub for the Aero kits that are on back order with an unknown ETA. So there's multiple parts. First of all, you're going to need a freezing needle. So a 23 by 1.5 is usually the common one, or 25 by 1.5, whatever you have. You'll need to add brake heel drape, and I believe all this is going to be sent out with the back order notice. They're just getting it together. There's also this fast cath 6 French sheath. It's quite long, and then you've got the Pacel 5 French balloon tipped catheter that comes in this box. So there's a number of things you'll need to get. The drape is actually, you'll need that because there's no drape included with this kit now. There's also no needle drivers and there's no sutures, so you're going to need to think about that. The dressing, all those things that were not added before are still not added. So first what we're going to do is in the fast cast sheath, so probably best to have a sterile table drape or a dressing tray or something that you've got a nice big blue drape on there so you can lay everything out. But inside here there is the sheath, the dilator, the wire, the little cover, an introducer needle so that you can actually puncture, and then there's some weird random gray syringe that you're not going to need. In the pacemaker, all that's in here is the lead, the balloon with the limited withdrawal for air. There's an introducer needle that you don't need, and then there's a little alligator clip, which you also don't need. Okay, so when we go into the sheath, you are first going to take this little blue introducer needle. Okay, you're going to put your Lido in. Take the little blue introducer needle. You're going to put that in. When you gain access, you're going to put the wire through. In this kit, the wire comes preloaded on the dilator. You do not need the dilator on there. Take the dilator off. Okay. When the physician gets an access, he's going to put the wire through and take the needle off, and then he's waiting for you. So you're going to flush this. Okay, so you flush it and turn the stopcock so that it's towards the sheath. You're going to flush this and you're going to load it in here like this. Okay, and lure lock it on there nice and tight. So once it's in there, they're going to slide that over top of the wire into the patient's vein and take the wire out. Once the wire is out, you're going to take this inner dilator and you're going to undo the lure lock and take it off. At the end of this stopcock here, you should have fluid running. Okay, there's always has to be fluid running from this stopcock. Now, on the top of this, it looks different than the one we had before. So when the lead is out, there is always going to be a red cap from an IV, the little obturator, that goes on the end of it. Okay, the little blue one that normally fits on the end of the pacemaker, the Aero kit, will not work on here. It has to be a red tip, okay, from our catheters. You are now going to take the lead out, take this balloon or the syringe and put it onto the balloon port. Okay, same as the other ones, no different whatsoever. Now when you're threading it through, this little end is where you thread it through, and that end here needs to be at the very end that's closest to the sheath. So when you're threading it in, you're going to thread it through this hard part into, and it comes out there. Okay, so it goes into, this goes into the sheath. Okay, and then this part here is lure locked onto there, and then you pull this open, and then this little guy here tightens on to secure the lead in place. Okay, so you can extend that out. I won't because I'll ruin the kit. Okay, I think that's good. There's a little suture port there to suture it into the skin. And again, please have your saline going at all times through here. Okay, thanks.